Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video in the first of two parts of a speed build. So this is a bunch of townhouses that I have built, and to be honest with you, I don't know if I'm going to keep them. Already saying this, I don't know if I want to keep them all or if I want to make them less, like only have two of them and move them to somewhere else, because I don't know if I like them on this lot now that I'm looking at it. I think it looks a little bit too much, so I'm thinking about moving them to a different neighbourhood, maybe Newcrest, and have them there, because I think they'd work quite well there in the row lot, or the row neighbourhood. So I'm actually thinking I might do that. But this one I am doing today is the one on the far left that I am currently kind of showing you. And then the other one that I think I'm going to do is the one that's directly next to it, and it's kind of it will be a grey outside exterior. That's the word I'm looking for. It'll be a grey exterior with some white accents. And the one that I'm going to be working on today is white with black accents. So I found this on Zillow, and if you don't know what Zillow is, it is a real estate, American, kinda Canadian retail real estate website. I think Kayla goes on about it a lot, unless that's a different one, but I'm pretty sure it is Zillow. So I went on there and I found this really nice looking townhouse, and I will have it linked below for you in the description, because I just loved it so much and I want to share it with you, and it's really nice and it's worth millions, and I don't know how. I think it's in I don't remember if it's in Chicago or if it's in what's it called? The place with the San Francisco, that's it. The one with the bridge is what I was gonna say. So I don't remember if it's in Chicago or San Francisco, but it's in one of the two. I know that for sure. So that is a house that was really, really nice, and I really, really liked it. And so that is where I took my inspiration from, and the dining room is heavily inspired by that place, because it's just so nice. The dining room rather, in that place, so nice, cannot get enough of it. This house, or these row of townhouses, are only 2 stories, whereas it was 3 stories, but I mean, come on. It's mental. And this house is probably expensive enough as it is, so I will put it on the gallery just as a single townhouse, and then if I do decide to do all of them, then I'll put them all up eventually, and also singularly. But if I decide to do the 2 of them, just the first 2, then I will put them up on the gallery separately and then together, because I kind of want to do a whole Newcrest thing, a bit like what Deligracy's doing with her finishing or building Newcrest series, I think it's called. So that is something that I'm interested in doing as well, but I mean, obviously it has to get done because my save file needs builds in Newcrest. And I'm also thinking about which lots I want to leave blank, if any, because I do think I have 1 lot or 2 lots in Willow Creek that are empty so far, and it's not finished yet. None of the worlds are finished yet, I don't think. So I am going to have to do a little bit of thinking about if I do want to leave lots empty or not, so I'll just have to think about that. And I don't want to leave them like proper empty. I'm going to put like some trees or something in there just to make them look a bit more full and nice. A bit like what they did with some of the lots in Cats and Dogs in Brindleton Bay. They left some of those lots empty but then put trees on them, which I thought was a good idea because it makes it less empty. And it's also like good to show you where you could have tree placements and you can like work around the trees. I've never done that before, but that's kind of a fun idea that I might do sometime, like work around the trees. Ooh, great idea from me. Yes, let's do that sometime. But that was something that I'm interested in doing that I think might be a good idea, but I don't know, I'll just have to see. Another thing that is going to be happening is, since it is the school holidays in Scotland, I am going to be uploading the usual, or the old usual, of 4 or 5 times a week, which is really fun. And moving forward, I do definitely want to go forward with 4 or 5 videos every week, because most of the exams in Scotland are cancelled, and so I will have a lot more free time. When I would usually be like studying and whatever, I now have a lot more free time to do all of the other things, and my dog is barking, which is just great. Hopefully you can't hear him, but you probably can. But yeah, I will probably, hopefully, I say hopefully, have a lot more free time now that most of the exams are cancelled this year, so yeah, that's something that I will be able to spend more time on, which is my channel. I'm thinking of moving the hospital renovation series to 2 times a week rather than once a week, because it's taking so long and I don't want it to go into like March of next year, which it probably would have done had I not made the decision to move it up to twice a week. So that is something that I am definitely very interested in doing, and I do have it scheduled in on my schedule up on my board. So on Mondays we have the hospital renovation, Tuesdays is kind of a do whatever I like day, Wednesdays are no upload days, Thursdays I have Minecraft City series or like a building video of some sort, maybe in Minecraft, maybe in The Sims, I don't know. Friday is hospital renovation video, and then Saturday is the podcast, the mini pod. So that is my kind of thinking with it so far, and Sunday, no upload either. But I really don't know. If there are less videos one week, then it'll be because I'm busy. But if not, then hopefully I can stick to a 4 or 5 times a week schedule. But I don't really want to constrain myself to it. And why is my dog barking so much? He never does this usually. What's gone into him today? I don't know. I'll ask him when we're done. But yes, now we are going into the interior of the house, which is really fun, and it has like it's kind of like a white, kind of creamy kind of vibes, and the dining room is the one that I really, really love. The thing that I loved about the house the most, like the real house, was the dining room and the furnishing of the dining room. I thought it was so nice. That was one of the pictures that I took very much inspiration. That I took a lot of inspiration from. Whereas the rest of the house, I kind of just took loose inspiration and kind of took a loose floor plan from it. So that is kind of how the whole thing came to be. And as you'll see, like in the next couple of minutes, I will be stopping and starting an awful lot. And that's because I was looking at the listing for a lot of reference pictures. So that is something that happened quite a lot there at that point, as you might be able to tell in a little minute. But the first thing that I think I did here is the kitchen, and I didn't know what to do with the whole island thing, and I decided to put a table there instead of an island, which I think is a unique thing to do, because you can then move it and you can do a lot of stuff with it. And so I thought that was a really interesting and different thing that not a lot of people do, and so I decided to do that. And I don't really understand why half of the cabinets look cream and half of them look white. Like, no idea why that's a thing, but it is, apparently. So that's another thing, but I think it's just a lighting glitch. If I did pick 2 different colours, that was very unintentional. I will go back in and fix it. I'll go in and have a look when I put it on the gallery. but it will be going on the gallery in the next few days. But yeah, I didn't want to furnish the house too much, because what I was thinking was this is kind of like just set decorating, but it's not called set decorating. I just can't remember off the top of my head what it is called, but I didn't want to furnish it too much because I just kind of wanted to do it because a lot of people like set dress their house when they're selling it, if they buy it and renovate it and sell it and they've not actually lived there for a long time. They set dress, put a little bits of furniture here and there, so that helps it sell the place. And I do believe that you can, like, the buyer can purchase items from the seller. I think that's a thing, but I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong here. Let me know in the the comments section, if you know anything about that. But I did originally have the dining room and the living room swap, but as you can see here now, I am like swapping them because I thought that the living room could do with a bigger space, and the way I wanted to do the dining room, there was like far too much space, so I did move them. So the dining room is now in this littler place, littler spot in here, where the bay window is, and I love this. I love the like cream and the white. I think it's really, really nice, coupled up with that light. I love that light. I never use it enough. And there's just a lot of plant life in here as well some pictures, which I think are really very nice. It's all very muted. I think that is the way to describe it. It's quite cream and white, beige, if you'd like to call it that. But I really just love this furnishing. I think it's so nice, and coupled up with the rug that I placed down from City Living, the rug that I use all the time, this one here, I just love that rug so much. I've got a rug very similar to it in my bedroom because I love it that much. It's just such a nice thing, and I didn't really know what to put in the hallways, so I just kind of put a rug down, some pictures, and a little sofa at the front so you could like put your shoes on and whatever. Like I said, just set dressing. But I mean, there's enough stuff in here that you would be able to live here. It's like a fully furnished house, so you could do that if you really want to, and that's what I would suggest doing. What I would suggest is that you go in and personalize the bedrooms, because they are very generic. They're not that customized. They're just quite plain, quite muted, they're like a blue. And there's one of them that I really love, the master bedroom. It's so nice. I really love it, and we will get to that in the next video, because I have split this up into 2 videos actually. So we have the downstairs and the exterior in this video, and then a video that you will see next Tuesday, so a week today, you will see the upstairs of the house and all the furnishing of that, which I really also enjoyed doing. It's a lot shorter, but I mean, it's all good. And then at the end of the video, in about a minute or so, I don't know how long it'll be, I am going to go in and I am going to show you the house and show you all the downstairs of it. I filmed it directly after I finished the whole build. And the reason that I'm putting it into 2 is because it's so long, and it would have been a very long video had I decided to keep them all in 1, because this is already sped up to 500 times speed, which isn't very great. It's very quick, so going in depth and showing you in the game in a second, when I cut back to past me, yeah, that's kind of the whole thing. And what I talk about in there is kind of just a repeat of what I've spoken about now, like the set dressing and how they've renovated it all and whatever. But we're actually going to go into that now, so I will let you go and watch that. We're just putting some finishing touches into the build, but that's kind of it, so in we go. So here we are, this is the house finished. I really love this one. Such a good house. I have so enjoyed making this one. I'm actually filming this part before I film the whole voiceover, so I don't know what I've spoken about or how things have gone, but I mean, sure, let's just have this done. So here is the downstairs and the outside of the house. The front garden is nice and plain. I really like this kind of style of house. I think it's very nice. Like I said, hopefully I have based it off of a real life property off Zillow, so that is something fun and different that I have done that I don't usually do before. I really love this dining room. This is something that I am really happy with. It's something that I've not really done before, and I just love the colours and how everything goes together. I think it's really nice. Then we come through here into the living room, which is nice and simply decorated, because this house has been completely gutted and completely renovated, and this is all just show furniture. This isn't all going to stay in here. This is just them, I don't know what you call it. It's kind of like set dressing, but not. Set dressing a house, if you know what I mean. But this is then the kitchen. Sorry, I can't speak today apparently. I really love this bit with the open shelving. This piece is from a Jungle Adventure, so I really do love that piece. It's a really nice one. And then obviously we have the Jungle Adventure chairs over here, and this is also from Jungle Adventure. And I love how everything just ties in really nicely around here. Then we have the bathroom, nice and simply decorated, as well as the back garden, which then leads off into the little back alleyway over here, or the back path. So I love this house. I think it's really nice, and the upstairs will be coming in another video at some point this week, maybe next week, I don't know, I'll just have to see. But yeah, thank you all again for watching this video. If you did like it, please leave a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more content, not only on The Sims 4, but also on some other games too. I also have a podcast now, so please go down and listen to that one. I also have a couple of links down in the description, so go and follow my Twitter and my Instagram, which are both down there, as well as joining my Discord server for the chance to be interacting with some of my series. You can leave some suggestions, and I also have a couple of interactive bits and pieces down there as well. But thank you all again very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.